Good morning. This is your weekly snowpack conditions update for the mountains near Cooke City on January 15th, 2021. So currently there are two buried weak layers that we need to be keeping in mind where avalanches can be triggered. The first is buried 2 to 3 feet deep, a layer of weak sugary facets. And these are some recent avalanches that were observed the last couple days after the mountains near Cooke City received some snow. This slide was triggered on those weak sugary facets a week ago, and it caught 3 skiers and required a helicopter evacuation for one who was seriously injured. You can read all the details of that incident on our website. You can find the accident report there under the avalanche and snow pit tab. And on that same day, there was another skier triggered avalanche nearby, breaking on that weak layer of facets 1 to 2 feet deep. No one was caught in that slide. In addition to this weak layer, there's also a newly buried weak layer of surface hoar that was on the surface before the mountains there received snow this week. And so we need to be looking for that and expecting to maybe trigger some avalanches that are as deep as the recent snow breaking on that weak layer. And so the recent snowfall on Wednesday was about 8 to 12 inches. Folks in the area reported a little bit less, so 3 to 5 inches. So that's about how deep that surface hoar layer might be buried. And there was strong to extreme wind sustained for over 24 hours that came in with that snow. And so that formed some fresh drifts that could be easy to trigger, especially if they formed over those buried weak layers. So today and this weekend, the avalanche danger is moderate because human triggered avalanches are possible. Tonight, the mountains near Cooke City could get a couple inches of snow, and then we're expecting clear weather Saturday with more snow moving in Sunday and Monday. 5 to 7 inches is possible, which would be a significant amount, and wind will probably increase during that storm. It's expected to be light before that. So be cautious of wind-loaded slopes, especially where this recent wind and snow have formed fresh slabs over buried weak layers. And look for signs that the new snow that had just fell and that comes this weekend is unstable, such as cracking or recent avalanches or collapsing. And if you don't see those obvious signs before you ride steep slopes, make sure to dig a quick snow pit and look for those buried weak layers to make sure they're not underfoot before going down anything steep. And if you suspect buried weak layers, avoid steep slopes. So due to these weak layers, danger is moderate for the weekend, and it could rise when we get more snow on Sunday and Monday. So stay tuned to the avalanche forecast at mtavalanche.com. Read it every day before you head out. And no matter what the danger, expose only one person at a time to steep slopes, and make sure everyone in your group carries rescue gear and knows how to use it, which at a minimum is a avalanche transceiver, shovel, and probe. Thanks for listening this week. Have a fun and safe weekend, and check back next Friday for another update.